Very kinetic match here, and you can see Zed looking at his notes now on his phone to see if he has any notes on BKSAMA, the last invite here at the Esports Street Fighter V Championship Series, celebrating 30 years of Street Fighter with Red Bull. There's going to be no more breaks, ladies and gentlemen. We are going straight through with losers final and then to grand final. Only one of these gentlemen here will make it through into the grand final match today. Both have played so well as they get set up for the losers final match, and Zed is getting straight into it. You can see there he's just getting himself ready to go. No pauses, we are going straight into it, and the hype is real as we go to the character select screen. Baxter, it's really anyone's game here, I can't call it.
Yeah, it's really hard to call right now. You can cut the tension with a knife right now. It is crazy. There's the man sitting pretty in grand finals, winner's side, ROF, the man of the tournament right now. Yeah, give us a cheeky grin, mate. Yeah, you're loving it. Thumbs up. He is sitting pretty right now. I bet he is taking notes from this set right now. He is going to verse the winner of this losers finals match, whether he will get his run back, or BKSAMA will get his run back, against ROF, or Zed will get his run back with ROF as well. You know, this is always going to be a run back. These players have all played today with the round robin series, and either one can take it.
That's right, and one of these gentlemen has to face ROF in the grand final. But first, we have to work out who that's going to be in the losers final of the championship series. And here we go, losers final. We are down to the final three contestants. It is BKSAMA's Urian, and Zed has opted for Karan instead of Nakali in this matchup. Let's see what damage he can deal out to Urian. He obviously thinks this is a much better matchup for Karan as opposed to the Nakali pick. Let's see what he's got.
Well, it's interesting to note as well, right, that BKSAMA is the one who actually put Zed into the losers bracket earlier. We saw this matchup. It was a very, very close set. It was a 2-3 set down to the final round. So I'm expecting a very high octane match here. Already you see BKSAMA getting the stun. Wow, that's only 14
from
seconds.
Zed there on the overhead, but it wasn't enough, and it looks like BKSAMA is going to take round one of the losers final.
And that was lightning fast. 18 in-game seconds, and he's already won a round. This man BKSAMA has had at least 18 Red Bulls today, being that energized to win that quickly. But here we go, the man himself, Zed. He just beat his master. He must be feeling himself.
And are we going to see another stun? No, EX headbutt straight out of the corner there. Wasn't letting Zed finish him off there in the corner. That stun bar is going down now, and both players dancing at each other. It's turning into a real slugfest. No EX shoulder yet from BKSAMA. And here comes the Aegis Reflector mix-up. Zed is in big trouble. He's got to get himself out of this mix-up. Ooh, look at this dirty setup, but a fantastic blocking from Zed, but he's going to eat a throw for his trouble. Great block on the overhead, and just misses with the tempo upcut follow-up there. And here comes Zed with his own activation, and this will finish off BKSAMA to take out round two.
Yeah, and his stun needle was actually so high right there. If BKSAMA had any hit, whether it was a crouch short, a throw, and an overhead, it would have actually stunned Zed. And you saw him go for that overhead, but Zed, great presence of mind, great reactions, blocked the overhead and tried to punish with that crouch medium kick. And here we go, Zed once again
has blocked all three of these overheads now from BKSAMA, but BKSAMA answering back so well with these random EX headbutts. Well, they're not random if they hit. And here he goes fishing with that standing half punch follow-up with the EX shoulder. Both players about even on life here. No activation yet from Zed. He's going to save it until BKSAMA has lost a little more life. Both players jostling for position now, waiting for the other to make a move. Here comes the EX shoulder. BKSAMA pushing the point. Ooh, misses the EX. Yeah, this is going to be big damage for Zed. It's not going to finish him off. The cross up on the same side. And here comes Zed. Doesn't use the critical art. Doesn't have a critical art on deck. And he's about to finish off BKSAMA. But here comes BKSAMA with his own Aegis Reflector mix-up. And Zed has gotten out of those so well today. All right, and what's it going to be? And a wake-up throw from Zed, playing out of his mind, takes game one over BKSAMA.
Yeah, excellent, guys. And guys, just to keep you guys in the loop as well, we are going to keep on streaming. No more breaks, like Alex said earlier on. This is going to be non-stop action from here on out until the grand finals is all said and done. Up, finishing around 6 p.m. But you guys are more than welcome to stay here after 6 p.m. because the event is still open. So, guys, don't think that you have to leave straight away when this ends. There is much more PAX fun to be had.
All right, and set up one game in this losers final set. And BKSAMA is turning up the offense now on Zed. He really wants to get into grand final. He's made it this far in the top three. He's not content going home with third place. And now Zed is answering back. BKSAMA answering back, sorry, with his own offense. Zed not having any of it. Zig EXDP straight out of there. He's been so good with those today. And now here comes an activation from Zed. A V reversal to BKSAMA, trying to put a stop to that straight away. Again, another V reversal, and a beautiful, meaty straight there to close out round 1 to a BKSAMA.
Yeah, really, really good play. You can see it's so back and forth. The skill between these players is so down the middle right now. Each player, you know, they have all their mix-ups, they have all their knowledge, they know the frame data, they've got all the skill behind it, but they're just so evenly matched that it can literally be a flip of the coin to see who's moving into the grand finals right now. BKSAMA up 1 round in game number 2. I'm thinking that this is going to go to another 3-2 set.
I think it might be Baxter. Alright, and here we go. Another big EX shoulder from BKSAMA. He's used those so well today. Zed fighting for his life out of the corner. Activates V-Trigger. He's going to try and push BKSAMA back over the corner. BKSAMA answering with his own offense here. A brilliant, meaty, crouching strong. And a great throw tech from both players there. Alright, great anti-air. Doesn't follow up.
Ooh.
And another EX shoulder. He's really going to have to start reading those. And BKSAMA takes game 2. It is now 1-1 in this losers final top 3 championship set.
Yeah, and to be expected, Rad, this is going to be back and forth, match after match, round after round. Currently tied up 1-1. Both these players, they want it so badly. ROF, I bet he's sitting in the crowd thinking these frauds, I've already beaten both of them. But these guys, they're warming up as they play through this losers final match. All great interruption there from Zed, and the great confirm to follow up with it. Oh, there you go.
I
back
can't wait to see who it is, Baxter. It's going to be a very exciting top 3 as we head into this third game. Oh, and a big standing hard punch follows up with the EX shoulder, and Zed interrupting with his own block string to push BKSAMA away. Zed fights out of the corner, and unfortunately doesn't follow up, gets counter thrown, and he's fishing for that standing hard punch again. BKSAMA's used that, and there's that EX shoulder again. Zed really needs to start reading those, and an overhead. That's the first overhead that Zed has failed to block, and unfortunately he loses the round for it. As we go into the second round, BKSAMA has his game face on. He's looking very focused as it's anyone's game here, and a big jump in from Zed. This is going to be big damage. He's going to follow up with the EX. Such great juggle potential with Curran here, and BKSAMA is in the corner. I think Zed's looking out for that EX shoulder, and there it is. He was saving it for a confirm, fishing with that standing hard punch again. Zed getting out with those normals. Such great medium, such great mid-range control. This is going to be big damage for Zed. Again, BKSAMA in the corner without any meter. He's just waiting for that, and there it is. We're probably going to see an EX shoulder. Is he going to get the chance to use it? And that's a stun! Brilliant play from Zed. It is now 1 game and 1 round apiece. It is anyone's game, Baxter. I can't tell who's going to win here.
Yeah, it's just so back and forth. But you see, such like high level conversions as well from these players. Like, they know exactly what ranges they have to do, what combos as well. There you see how Karin was ducking there. BKSAMA couldn't do his usual jab in the headbutt. It whiffs on crouching opponents, so he opted for the shoulder. And here you go, in the corner, he does the double crouch fierce. It's
right.
there.
And just rippling offense from BKSAMA this round. He may take this with a perfect, not quite yet. Ooh! And a humiliating perfect from BKSAMA. That has got to be a serious mental guard break from Zed. It's going to be very difficult for him to gather himself there in the third game. 2-1 up now. BKSAMA is against Zed. He's ready to go, feeling very confident after that perfect. And Zed is asking for the character select screen. He knows this is one of the most important matches. I can't overstate the importance of this match for his career. He's going to think, and we may see a Nikali pick here from Zed.
He's definitely got that Nikali to go to if he does feel more comfortable with Nikali in this matchup. His Karin's been doing very well, and like their previous sets, they've been down to the wire. So really, I don't see the pick, but I really like him taking a moment here, just rethinking, reevaluating his approach in this matchup against BKSAMA, because BKSAMA has been great in shutting down Zed's approach right now.
And of course, Zed is a very talented player, can use most of the roster, but he's going to need to use his 2 flagship characters here in this tournament final. We may see, alright, he's going back to Karin. Is he going to stick with Karin? We don't know. Alright, and it's locked in. He is sticking with Karin, and he is down 1-2 in the losers final set against BKSAMA. BKSAMA getting himself pumped up, ready for this. He wants to take this final game and make it into grand final against ROF. Zed getting himself pumped up there. He is ready for this game. Let's see what he's got left in the tank. It's still anyone's game, Baxter. I've seen amazing things from Zed throughout the years, and I have no doubt he'll have something else here amazing to show us here this afternoon as we approach grand final.
Yeah, and these guys, they are just so smart. Whoa, beautiful hit confirm. All he needs is 1 hit and a dream to hit confirm. This man Zed has such good reactions, and there we go, another hit confirm. This is really his strength. Oh, unlucky throw reversal there for Zed. losing that corner pressure, but BKSAMA, he's loving life right now. He has that corner pressure, that charged up stand fierce being +6 on block. Such a strong tool for Urian, but here we go, Zed fighting his way out the corner now, no miss hit confirmed, and here we go, it's all mix-up city, population BK right now.
Alright, Zed activates, let's see if he can get some damage on the board. Unfortunately runs straight into an EX shoulder from BKSAMA, he's having none of it, and another throw from BKSAMA, that's the second time he's got it this round, and Zed's going to have to do some serious fighting here. He's down to the magic pixel, straight into the Wreckers, let's see what he can make happen. Here comes the Aegis Reflector, ooh, and just blocking high on that mirror, a very tricky mix-up there, and BKSAMA, he is now on match point to make it into the grand finals of the Esports Red Bull Street Fighter 5 Championship Series with Throwdown. Alright, and a great anti-air there from BKSAMA. He's going to push a Zed in the corner. Zed in serious trouble now. There's that trademark EXDP straight out of the corner. BKSAMA's having none of it, putting Zed straight back in the corner, and Zed's going to back off now. He's got a lot on that stun meter. He's going to need to back off a little bit to give himself some space in this last round. Alright, great juggle. We're going to follow up with the EX. Let's see him go to work on BKSAMA, but again, BKSAMA using that wake up EX headbutt to great effect. It is unsafe, but he's used it so well to get himself out of trouble, and that EX shoulder again pushing Zed. Alright, and here's an activation from Zed. We could see a comeback. Are we going to see some Zed magic here today? Goes to the meaty and a beautiful shimmy. My God. And Zed showing he is still very much in this match. Are we going to see a 2-2 comeback from Zed?
I am calling it right now. I think this is going to go the full length of the best of 5 set right now. Oh, but BKSAMA, he's thinking otherwise. He wants to take this now. He wants this ulti run back up against ROF in that grand finals. Oh, beautiful bet there from Zed, betting everything. Another great NCF from BKSAMA. This man, he's protecting the skies right now.
Alright, and here we go. Zed fighting very well out of the corner. Both men are even on life at the moment. Karen has V-Trigger on deck. We'll see an activation from Zed very shortly, but first he's going to do an EX juggle. And he's very good. He saw the EX headbutt this time, and he is rewarded for his action. Very well played. And Zed takes it to 2-2 in this losers final.
Yeah, just amazing, amazing call there. You know, BK hasn't actually been reversing that much in this set alone. He was reversing quite a bit in his earlier matches. However, in this set, he hasn't really been pulling it out. But the first time he opts for it in that game, number 4, Zed, with a successful block and the punish. Smart play.
And such an important game here. I don't need to state how important this game is for both gentlemen. They've got to take this game if they want to get into the grand final against ROF. And so far, it looks like Zed who's going to be getting there as he's going to work on BKSAMA. Almost done. The stun power from Carol. Oh, and the sneaky overhead. He's going to do one more. Oh, and a brilliant EX headbutt there from BKSAMA to get himself out of trouble. Here comes the V-Trigger, the Aegis Reflector mix-up. Brilliant tech from Zed, very brave. Doesn't want anything to do with that. All right, blocks the shoulder. Ooh, but fails to follow up.
No conversion there for Zed.
From both. He's going to push the point with another Aegis Reflector set up. Using that shoulder to
third short. Here we go. We've got Zed maybe on his last limb right now as BK's trying anything and everything. But beautiful.
He's going to take this round.
There
and a fantastic play from Zed as he moves to match point against BKSAMA.
And Zed, if the Wonder Boy wins this round, he will advance through to the Grand Finals. And my prediction would be correct. No invited player in Grand Finals. BK, what are you doing, my friend? You're one of the invited talent. Here we go. This is the reason why.
Get Baxter. BKSAMA is going to work on Zed at the moment. Zed down to about 50%, activating now to try and get some of that damage back into the Wreckers. Backs off. He's got BKSAMA trapped in the corner now. BKSAMA is pushing as hard as he can to get out of that corner. Neutral jumps. Anybody's game at the moment. All right, backs off. There's that EX shoulder again. Zed's not having any of it. Pushes back. Confirms into the headbutt. Anybody's game right now. Oh, and lots of damage. It looks like we might go to a final round here. Oh, and then EXDP uses the meter. I'm not sure if that's a good choice right now this late in the game. All right, and a big jump in what Zed got.
Oh, and the overhead. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
We are going to the final round.
Lower bracket final. Sydney versus Melbourne. Last invited player versus the last qualified player sitting in the lower bracket. Crowd, make some noise for these players. Let them know we're hype right now.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. And BKSAMA is pushing as hard as he can with those EX moves, but Zed does have a full critical out on deck. He's ready to unleash on BKSAMA when he gets the chance. Using that EX now, he's going to forgo the critical art. He's got BKSAMA in the corner, but Zed down to about 40%. Activation. Here we go. And
so
BKSAMA in serious trouble. No EX headbutt yet. When's it going to come? All right, are we going to see it now? We're going to see it, and he's going to use the knee drop to get out. Zed in serious trouble.
Oh, beautiful block. No, that was a massive mistake. Uh-oh, it's all Zed right now, but hey, wake up Aegis. Yes, right, gets the counter hit on the Aegis, and that's going to take it.
It's going to take it over Zed. 3-2. What a heartbreaker for Zed. He has played so well, and it looks like the OG has prevailed. BKSAMA looked like he's about to have a heart attack there after that gameplay, and Zed played so well in that game. We are so proud of him. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you stick around. We are not going to a break. We are going straight in to grand finals of the Esports Showdown Arena Street Fighter V Championship Series, celebrating 30 years of Street Fighter with Red Bull.
And guys, crowd, can you please make a round of applause for my man, the Wonder Boy, Zed, who has come out at 3rd place. Absolutely amazing performance from him, the young man himself, Zed. Wow, what a play.
And as we move on to grand final, ladies and